Hi, I'm Chris. This is Reality Shadow Ban. That portal still needs to be closed. And looking for tips from anyone that has a hint of how it happens, how that can happen. Today I'm going to be reacting to. I did a 30-second preview on this. I was already dying laughing, yelling at the screen. So I was like, might as well yell at the screen with you guys. So I haven't watched it all. It might be a dud. It may be funny as hell. But again, let's get into the delusional. Go over and give Replicant Fish a like and subscribe.
Men need an exorcism, says angry single modern woman. Now, she's saying it because she thinks and believes more men should be in therapy or should go to therapy.
And he should be in therapy.
Get therapy because a lot of modern men are unhinged, as she says and thinks. Therefore, these men should seek help to fix their mental state of mind.
Men need more than fucking therapy. They need an exorcism.
Wow.
Okay, so wow. First of all, wow. Exorcism, I guess, is for like your religious people that are having issues. And the whole thing about the therapy stuff, because they were really into these guys right here, this 2% who they're going after, who are predators. They've learned all the skills to get this chunk here. She's in here somewhere, or she was in here. She's dropping down rapidly by putting out these TikToks and aging and getting ran through by this crowd over and over again. Because she's going up market, right? She's going up to this crew, which is this guy. Like, you know what? He don't give a two shits what she wants. He could care. Exorcism. I'm living my best life, lady.
I know several men who have been in regular therapy since they were teenagers, and they have the most unshakable demons I've ever seen.
Yeah, maybe because that stuff don't work. It's a lie. It's a head fake. 2/3 of those studies can't be reproduced. It's not a science. It's junk. It's pseudoscience. It will be thrown in the trash, the junk pile of bad ideas. Yeah, it's just bad stuff. So yeah, therapy is a head fake. Oh yeah, just go over here. The problem? Yes, the problem is this could diagnose the problem very well. The solution is tranquilizers and sitting on a couch and discussing your mother and how you want to fuck her. Really? Okay.
Okay.
And the pattern I've noticed is that it's always the men who have trauma related to their mother.
And maybe the therapist dropped that with all that psychology degree of cocaine, that cocaine fueled psychology.
Mommy. Okay, mommy. Mommy. Their mother. Mommy issue men. Far too often we talk about women with daddy issues.
Unvaluable.
Oh, daddy never loved her properly. Daddy abandoned her. Daddy loved her wrong. I mean, sometimes they are easy to date.
Disgusting.
Yeah, because she's a bit messed up. But seriously. But what about men?
Yeah, very easy to date, by the way. In fact, it's so easy to date. This crew targets you ladies. They have the checklist prepared enough that they know how much you investigate the checklist, and you don't, because you get enamored by this.
About men with mommy issues. Mommy. Was mommy not there for him? Did mommy not care for him? Mommy not love him or loved him wrong? But it is a good point. How much do mommy issues mess up the modern man?
Their romantic relationships are an absolute shit show when they have trauma from the maternal figure.
Okay, so basically, after the third sex partner, you're our shit show. Because what you're thinking is the sex thing that you've been pushing as the ultimate thing. Yeah, it turns out not the thing.
The literal first time they get triggered by you, they retreat back into their shell and they never trust you again.
Well, they just figure out that the cost that they thought the cost was here. You just up the price. They're like, my budget. You're out of my budget, lady. And instead of telling you what's actually going on, they just leave, because they might have tried once or twice to tell you ladies what's going on and why. And they learned pretty quickly that's a bad, real bad idea.
Because the most important woman in their lives, the one who was supposed to nurture and protect them, scrambled their heart into eggs and forever changed their neural pathways.
Oh my God.
Woo, she's deep in it. She's lost in the sauce. She's lost up in the sauce. There's like 3 or 4 layers of cope deep to try and understand, like, hey, your price It ain't matching what I'm getting. The product, no. You're asking for premium price for a used product, lady. And we know that if we start haggling the price, you go crazy.
Messed up by mommy. Now, for a woman dating, it's a good question
The only solution is leave, and then this just leaves you in the hamster wheel of rationalization, trying to figure out what the hell just went wrong.
to ask. How many of these men that she may come across are messed up by their mom? Because as a woman, she's saying she gets the modern trauma
Fucking men.
from these men based on what happened.
That's her story. That's actually not what is going on. That's her story she's making up to cope with what's happening to her and what's happened to her. She's at the end. She's about done. And her attitude is making her it may well be done, because the guys that she want up here see all the red flags and will pump and dump her ruthlessly, and she will still not figure it out. She really needs to go to these guys now. Just meets expectations in here. But she won't, because she's enamored and busted. And this guy has totally fucked with her brain so much that she can't even see past it. Now she thinks that they need to be exercised. No, they are predators. Did you know that men hunt other human men? Yeah. There's this hierarchy thing that's going on behind the scenes. Maybe you've seen it between nations. Yeah, we will hunt and kill each other. Yeah, as men, that's what we do. That's kind of our wiring. And do you think that we're gonna like these guys are gonna put it away for you? Really? Wow.
To them in their past from mommy,
As you girls like to say, Delulu.
obviously. And because it is the first woman any man loves, how that woman treats a man can have an effect on him. And I agree. I fully agree with what she's saying.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fine. But if you're a Chad and you get to pump and dump ruthlessly, it doesn't matter what your mom thinks. It doesn't matter at all.
From that side, yeah, to a degree. However, a lot of women end up
The levels of cope.
playing mommy to a lot of men they date. Even if the men don't want it, some women would do this anyway.
No, I can fix it.
So on one hand, you can say a lot of men like to be mommied, but why do so many women want to do it in a romantic sense?
And the trigger could be something as small as like you just barely dismissed them when you were in a bad mood. And now they're like, oh, she's just like my mom. She's going to abandon me. She's going to manipulate me. She's going to abuse me, etc. Now, all
No. That's not what it is. You just up the price because you're not being cool to be around. You can't just control your emotions a little bit when you're in the presence of the alpha Chad guy that you actually want, that has literally this entire group vying for attention. Lady,
hope is not lost, because if their neural pathways were changed once, they can change again. That is incredibly difficult to do as an adult, and even more difficult.
Oh, no. They know how to change. They've already changed. They have already adjusted their neural pathways to optimize for current conditions. Sorry, lady, with all your psychobabble talk baloney that's hitting the wall super fast, that has to be all filtered up and make-upped up just to think that she's got any attention at all. Good. I mean, I'm taking her halfway seriously because she doesn't have her ladies out, what they always do, but okay.
Difficult to do as a man, in my opinion. I don't know why. Women are just more adaptable, I guess. We have a higher capacity to trust, maybe.
No, you have a higher capacity for delusion.
But seriously, therapy is not enough, and I truly worry about these men with a mother wound that they're going to be broken for life.
Okay.
No, you're broken for life, lady. Collect cats. Box line subscriptions.
Look, a lot of modern therapy is designed to keep human beings functioning, working, which means if we're being honest, therapy is designed to keep a human being functioning in society. Because
yeah, that's that Freudian shit. Square peg, round hole. It's like how to get people to adjust to this crazy shit that keeps fucking changing every 3 seconds. That's the Freudian. Okay, and then so that's the psychology. It's like, how do we get you to adjust to this weird society we developed? And then there's like the psychiatrists are all, we'll just tranquilize you so you won't be bothered by it.
because that person still needs to pay for their therapy and their bills and their tax and so on. So therapy is designed to keep a human being functioning. Now, a man going to therapy,
I have things to do.
having to deal with everything a man has to deal with, how can a therapist really put themselves in a man's shoes, knowing?
Yeah, they're like 80% of them are female. They have no idea, and they're just parroting what this bullshit. A cocaine addict that they don't really understand. Yeah, he had some things to say about that culture at that time. There may have been some issues around it, but not this one. No, it doesn't even apply. What are you talking about, lady?
Some men really have very difficult lives. You can't just therapy away certain things you have in your life as a man.
Nope.
Now, you can't say it's because men don't know how to deal with their problems like women. You can say, okay, but
Yeah, the thing is, like, you're trying to think that the culture that's currently active is a normal one. It's not. It's completely abnormal.
understand, a lot of men have been told and taught by society on a whole, including women, that as a man you have to handle your feelings and emotions like this.
No one's coming to save you.
You know, I get her point, but this woman's forgetting men are taught to be men. They're taught to never ask for help because you're a man.
You got soft hands, boy.
You could do it yourself.
Yeah, I'm not advocating for any changes. No, except for you. Maybe you change. Like, consider leaving this dumpster fire until it falls over. Maybe come back after it's kind of like evened out a little bit. Maybe I don't know.
If you're a man. So going to therapy is not going to be the first thing a man ever thinks about when he's going through something. Being a man, he's going to think, how am I going to fix it?
To this day.
If I can. Getting help is not always the first thing a man seeks because a lot of men are not used to ever getting it.
I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong.
You are wrong. Yeah, you're real wrong. And the thing is, no one can ever tell you that you're wrong because you'll never want to hear this because you're so high on the delusional sauce of all your girlfriends and all that, all that stuff. And the eminism and all that stuff, yeah.
And by the way, the men that I've noticed who suffer from this the worst always happen to be a Taurus or a Scorpio.
Wow, that's your personal thing. That's your personal thing.
They start off in life with trust issues, so everything just adds fuel to the fire.
If we're being honest, a lot of men do grow up traumatized from their mothers. They do have mommy issues. Admittedly, a lot of men should get help. However, the help women think we're going to get does not exist. How?
Yeah, go give Replicant Fellowship like and subscribe. Nothing's gonna change. It's gonna get worse. And it's hilarious. You gotta laugh at it. Don't get mad. Don't get mad at these ladies. Don't go to her comment section. Please do not do that. She's delusional. She's stuck, and she's doubling down.